as Donald Trump won the Iran war. I believe if you pose this question to boomers in the United States of America, like 90% of them will fail miserably. Boomers in the United States believe that Donald Trump is one of the greatest presidents to ever walk on the surface of the earth. But if they find out that Donald Trump is one of the most stressed individuals on this earth, they will be disappointed. Most individuals, more especially the boomers, believe that Donald Trump entered into Iran war with a great strategy. They are waiting for a time when Donald Trump is going to announce they have achieved some glory. But Donald Trump has been stuck in the Iran war. Donald Trump went into Iran war immediately after seizing or abducting President Nicolas Maduro. So he was excited. He thought that the next target should be Iran. But what he never realized that Iran is a different strategy. It's a different field. It's a different game in general. So Donald Trump even went ahead and ignored the advice of his own advisors. He dismissed them. He went ahead and took the advice of Benjamin Netanyahu, the individual who has always tried to convince the presidents of the United States of America to attack Iran. But no president ever attacked Iran other than Donald Trump. So Donald Trump is stuck in Iran. Donald Trump is the one who destroyed the JCPOA. This was an agreement which was made by Barack Obama under the Barack Obama administration. So Donald Trump is stuck in Iran. The individuals in America are going after Donald Trump. The Iranians have patience, and this has led to most individuals, more especially in the administration of Donald Trump, be in a position where they can't explain themselves. So, one of the individuals who I want you to listen to, who is going to share his own thoughts and opinions concerning what led Donald Trump into this mess, is Nick Fuentes. This is one of the individuals who has come out clear, more especially when it comes to the Iran war. He has articulated himself, and let's have a look on what he has to say about the Iran war and why Donald Trump is set for failure.
Look, if Iran wanted a peace deal, they could have one.
Yeah.
You know, they would come to the table, but we have no leverage. They're not in any rush to do that because they're winning. And they know this is hurting us. And they know that we're on a clock that they are not, an economic clock and a political clock that they really, and you said it earlier, Iran has been under a sanctions regime. We have this little nicky-knack blockade of the sports and exports. They don't care. The IRGC runs that country now. What are the people going to do?
One of the things which most individuals need to realize about the Iran war, which Donald Trump has found himself in, which Donald Trump has no exit, which Donald Trump has no place to breathe. This is a war which the Iranian people have been anticipating since 1979, when they decided to go ahead and overthrow a regime which was so brutal to Iranian people. So the Iranian people have been always preparing that there will be a time when the United States of America will have a damn president who will go ahead and attack them. So as usual, Donald Trump has been one of those individuals who has gone ahead and said they have destroyed the Iranian Navy, they have destroyed the Iranian military, they have left nothing when it comes to the Iranian government. But what he forgets that Donald Trump said that he was interested to go ahead and ensure there is a regime change in Iran. That I believe has not happened. They replaced a young individual, the son of Amenem, to rule over Iran. Maybe, let's say he is dead. What if they are strictly following the idea? How can you kill that idea? How will you destroy their idea? So that's something which the United States of America didn't prepare. The United States of America, led by Donald Trump, believed that they were going to put some sanctions in place. That's why Donald Trump, after the Iranian government went ahead and closed the Strait of Hormuz. Donald Trump, as usual, never wanted the Strait of Hormuz to be open. He went ahead and closed that Strait of Hormuz from a distance himself. So the Iranians even didn't have any kind of need to close the strait because the United States of America went ahead and did it anyway. So for the individuals in the Iranian government, they have been under sanctions since 1979. So Donald Trump going ahead and putting some sanctions, some blockade somewhere, is not really going to threaten individuals who have been used to suffering. Now, Donald Trump was of this idea that the Iranian people were going to rise against their government. But from what I have observed and from what I've learned is that the Iranian government, and more especially individuals from the Middle East, if there's one government which they don't trust and which is actually the case globally, is the United States government. I have observed individuals like Patrick Bay David, the likes of also Marco Rubio, saying that the Iranians need a president who is more friendly to the United States of America. Why is there a need to have a more Western pro-government in Iran? Because they want to take advantage of the Iranian resources, one of it being oil. So, what led to the overthrowing of the Shah in Iran was because he was brutal. He was so enjoying the resources, the wealth of the Iranians, while the ordinary Iranians was going through hell. I believe that's one of the things which most Iranians would not be entertaining. And even what is more frustrating is that the United States of America, immediately the first day of attacks, they killed more than 150 young kids, young girls, in a school near Minab. How can you convince the Iranians that this is a government which is interested to free the Iranian people? That is the United States government. How can you convince them? So, if you observe, I believe there are a few individuals who are against the Iranian government, but there are also massive crowds of people who are applauding what the Iranian government, Iranian military is doing when it comes to defending their own land. So, Donald Trump has no cards when it comes to the Iranian government. If they are interested to go ahead and send some military, from what I have observed, it is going to be more brutal compared to the Vietnam War. Maybe the United States has men individuals who are going to enroll and go ahead and maybe do grand invasion, but the Iranian has one of the most difficult geography, which is going to give the Americans a hard time. More especially, you need to remember in the United States of America, where Donald Trump is from, his MAGA supporters, most of them, they are not actually promoting this war. The likes of Tucker Carlson, we have Candace Owens, those individuals left immediately when the Epstein files were put aside and when they went ahead and attacked Iran. So Donald Trump, other than the diehards, hardcore fans who are 80% Donald Trump, 30% of approval ratings for Donald Trump is not a good sign. Donald Trump is approaching midterms. If he loses, you can see the frustration from individuals like Mike Johnson. If he loses in the midterm election, he will be impeached on a regular basis. his bills will not be approved. So Donald Trump is frustrated. He is running against time, while the Iranians have no rush. They have the Strait of Hormuz crossed, where 20% or 25% of world oil passes through. 20% of the world gas passes through. So the Iranians are not threatened by time. It's only the United States of America and also Benjamin Netanyahu, who was a big advocate of this war, who are rushing against time. So countries like China, we have also Britain, all those countries which were involved in the JCPOA. Those countries are not interested to assist Donald Trump from the mess he created. So Donald Trump is this one individual who is a tycoon who can't actually fulfill what he writes on Truth Social. He has gone ahead and declared more than 38 peace deals, which every time it declares those peace deals on Friday and probably on Sunday, early Monday morning, those deals are actually destroyed because he is engaging in market manipulation. That's it, allegedly. So for Donald Trump, winning the Iran war is going to be a nightmare. It is going to destroy his, but I don't believe even Donald Trump had a legacy in the first place. What legacy are we talking about? He has gone ahead and spoiled the World Cup. So for Nikki Fuentes, when he observes individuals like Donald Trump, it is clear that they have no cards. And I've already said in the previous videos that if the United States of America had some cards, there is no way which they would have gone ahead and made some discussions, some negotiations, even sent the vice president of the United States of America to go and negotiate with Iranians. It is because Donald Trump and his administration, they don't have any cards left. They are trying to go ahead and at least secure some kind of a deal. So Donald Trump is running out of time, while the Iranians, they have all the time they need. As long as they have held hostage world oil, and actually the Iranian government and also the Iranian people, they have received a lot of support from worldwide countries. They understand that it is the United States of America and Israel who are the aggressors, who are the attackers, who individuals are not actually excited about. They are the individuals who are destroying world peace. So for Donald Trump, even securing world support is becoming something which is unachievable. Anyway, I hope you have gained something. As usual, I request you to go ahead, subscribe, share, and also don't forget to like. That's how we are going to post this video through the algorithm. See you in my next one. Siku njema.